Here we are at Charlotte Motor Speedway for race number 8 of the Truck Series season. We're here for 60 laps today for the truck race. And halfway bonus lap 30. I've started making the custom trucks. So we're slowly getting those. As you can see, a couple of them there. Let's get into your starting lineup. On the pole today is Frederick Fazbear in the 16, followed by Dio Brando. Row 2 is Shaggy Rogers and Toad. Row 3, Aerith Gainsborough and Harry Pooper. Row 4, Johnny Silverhand and Draco Malfunction. Row 5, Leon Kennedy and Samus Aran. Row 6, Eric Cartman and SpongeBob SquarePants. Row 7, Mr. Clean and Tifa Lockhart. Row 8, Curious George and Bowser Koopa. Row 9, Wario and Tony Stark. Row 10, Zelda Hyrule and Goku. Row 11, Sayori Fujioka and Pepsi Man. Row 12, Grug Crude and Skips. Row 13, Jetstream Sam and Walter White. Row 14, Gru and Mike Wazowski. Row 15, Natsuki Muramoto and Luke Skywalker. And then rounding out our field is Tracer and Barry B. Benson. So the only trucks that I've done so far are the 46, the 51. Try to make it look like the Hogwarts Express. Draco Malfunction, the 4. I did the 98, the 66, the 9, the 02, the 3, the 1, and that's it. I like the 3. Because it looks like Dale Earnhardt, but I also changed the Good Wrench logo to Grug Wrench because it's funny. Anyway, we'll fast forward and we'll see you at the green flag. As the field begins to pull onto the back straightaway here, the pace truck is going to make a left turn into the pit lane very shortly. But our 32 truck field is ready to make 60 laps around this 1.5-mile racetrack. The Cup Series is going to do 40 laps more than this tomorrow. But it's time to find out who wins race number 8 of the season. As the pace truck now will make its left turn into the front stretch and on into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Charlotte. Lap 1 complete, and Dio Brando used that high line to his advantage on the start. Now Aerith Gainsborough right on the back bumper of that 23 truck. Remember, it was earlier in the season where that 28 of Aerith almost won on the 1.5 miles. That was back in Kansas. But it's time to... maybe she can do it again. Here comes Shaggy on the bottom. The 24. Our Daytona winner. Back up front now. On to lap 3. Big jam of trucks here. Freddy's up in the wall. Gets it back going around. Oh, there goes Aerith. We were just talking about it. We were just talking about her having a maybe good day. Gets it saved, but I believe the caution is out. Yeah. Pace truck making its way out on track. We'll see if they can get back to the line unscathed. It looks like they will. Shaggy leads them back. Let's, oh. Natsuki's got a problem there as well. She's done. Let's go see what happened there. So, coming off the corner, looks like Aerith tried to go low to get around Freddy, and then Johnny Silverhand came up the track and just got into her left rear, spun her around. Now, you see the 10 truck in the background there. What happened to Natsuki? Aerith starts to rejoin. Oh, damn, right there. Okay, just runs into the side of the 28. Big time damage on the 10. That's going to just end Natsuki's day. Man. It's right on board that 10 truck. On board Natsuki. And then it just seems like such light contact, but it just completely destroyed the 10. Weird. We'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Charlotte. Field doubles up here for the restart. Shaggy Rogers on the inside, Dio Brando on the outside. They make their way off of turn number 4. Both the 10 and the 28 are out of the race. So we're down to 30. Going green on lap 8. Into the restart zone. And it's going to be that 23 truck that gets the better launch. Dio Brando. Was he able to get clear? Yes, he is. Dio back out front. Looking farther back at this mayhem. Three wide back here. Mike Wazowski dropping back a little. Dio starts pulling away. Here comes Freddy in that 16 truck. Oh, so close to winning at Kansas. Just came up short. And oh, shit. Leon's in the wall. We're still green. 4 wide. 4 wide. Chaos. This might be bad. Three by 3. What the hell? Zelda's on the apron. Somehow they make it through all that unscathed. The only one that had a problem was Leon, who got in the wall. Up ahead, actually, it's Johnny Silverhand who took the lead and is really just pulled away. I don't know when that happened. Harry Pooper. Currently in 6th place. And it's the only reason I keep mentioning Kansas is because I'm pretty sure that's the only other mile and a half we've gone on this year. And mile and a halfs are mile and a halfs, man. Kansas winners, Tifa Lockhart there. The 4 truck, Draco Malfunction. He's been having a decent season. SpongeBob gets to his inside. Eric Cartman. The Vagisil 66. Oh, someone else might have gotten the wall. We're still green. Samus Aran pretty far behind in that 98 truck. Not sure what happened to her. But up front, it's her teammate, Johnny Silverhand. On to lap number 13. Dio Brando in second. Toad is in third. Fourth place is the 16 of Freddy Fazbear. Then it's Shaggy Rogers in fifth. Harry Pooper in sixth. Mr. Clean in seventh. Tifa Lockhart in eighth. Draco Malfunction in never mind. SpongeBob SquarePants in ninth. Draco Malfunction in 10th. Tony Stark in 11th. Eric Cartman 12th. Leon Kennedy in 13th. Curious George in 14th. Goku in 15th. 16th is Bowser Koopa. 17th is Pepsi Man. And then side by side for 18th. As everyone starts bunching up right here. Walter White there in that 25 truck starting to drop back a little bit, I think. Oh, no, lights are still green. I thought I saw a bit of yellow there. Dio out front now. The 99 is backed off a little bit. Falling back into the clutches of the 42 of Toad. I'm not sure what happened to 98. Oh, now the caution's out. Whoa, big wreck on the front stretch. Curious George, Skips, Grug Crude, Bowser Koopa. Oh. Samus come flying through. No, another wreck. Harry Pooper and Freddy Fazbear. What the fuck are you guys doing? Starts right here. Curious George slides up the track right in front of Bowser. Gonna turn him into the outside wall. 15 truck goes around. Now, pretty nice and easy spin here. But then here comes Grug. And I'm not entirely sure what Grug was doing. But then bang! And the 15 just goes flying. The 30 bounces off the 3. Curious George with a hell of a crash. Hopefully he's alright. Another look at the incident from the opposite side of the pit lane. And then... oh! Just a very violent wreck for that 15. Oh, man. Skips' awful season continues. On board with the 3 of Grug. Oh. On board with Skips. On board with Curious George now. Gets turned, and then... oh, fuck. Later in the next lap, they go 3 wide. Harry's going to just barely get into Freddy there. Then bounce off of Mr. Clean, and they both go up into the outside wall. Quick and easy spin for those two. I believe they're going to be able to get back going. So, we'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway. 3 more trucks out of the race. It's the 3 of Grug Crude, the 30 of Skips, and the 15 of Curious George. So we're making our way off turn 4. Going to start lap number 20. So we're almost a third of the way through the race. Green flag back in the air. Looks like Toad gets the better jump on that outer line, but it's actually a fairly even restart here as they dive into turn number 1. Now Dio's going to be able to pull ahead through the middle. Down the back straightaway. It's Dio Brando out front, Toad in second. And then this mess of trucks farther behind. Into one again. Johnny's going to get ahead of the 42. And then 2x2 throughout a lot of the field here. Very calm and easy racing, kinda. I mean, we've had several incidents so far, but it hasn't been anything too hectic. At least not like we saw last season during the Cup race. That race, just wreck after wreck after wreck, as here comes the field flying through the front straightaway. Here comes the 66 of Eric Hartman, the 4 of Draco Malfunction's going to the lead. Eric in that 66 truck, injured in the first race of the season. Very low in the points. Anything will help him out, especially if he's able to come up here and win. But Draco in that 4 truck pulling away now. Eric's dropped back to 7th. The 3 wide for 2nd now. Johnny Silverhand going to send it in on the bottom. Farther back in the field, just taking a look through it all. 3 wide here between Tracer, Barry B. Benson, and Tony Stark. Tracer backs off there as Barry's going to actually pull ahead through the middle. We're getting closer and closer to our halfway point. Only 7 laps away. About to be 6. It's the 4 out front. Here's a pit camera. Everything just seems to be going fine for now, and then eventually they'll get to a point where drivers are going to start getting together. And right there, Pepsi Man almost got into the 40, it looked like. But up ahead, it's that... Where is... What? What am I... Wake up! Stop yawning! God. I know it's late in the day. I know it's almost 10 p.m. But, oh, Mr. Clean's in the wall. Stop yawning. Light scrape from the wall on that 32 truck. Sorry. I'm just scrolling through the field to see if anything's happening. But Mr. Clean bounces off the wall and gets it back in the right direction. On to lap 28. For these guys, or maybe it's 27. It's 27. Walter White is in the top 5 in that number 25 truck. Pretty sure he ran maybe did he run good here in the Cup race way back in season 1? I don't remember. Maybe he did. I know Carl Weiser won it as Johnny gets in the wall. Caution is out. The 38, the 97 are around. I think the 24 might have been involved. Sayori Fujioka and Bowser Koopa. Let's go take a look. Heading into the corner, Sayori's just going to come down the track right in front of the 40 of Luke Skywalker, spin up and hit the outside wall. And then here comes... someone's going to hit her. Oh, it's just Bowser. Bowser's going to come slamming in. Right into the 38. Nowhere he could have gone with Shaggy on the inside. Quick and easy. But we'll show you another look here. Just not a whole lot that 97 could have done. He tried to go low, but Shaggy was on his inside. We'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Charlotte. We're not going green just yet, but the 88 of Wario is your leader, as we're on our halfway lap. So, I believe some pit stops have taken place, as our leaders are about halfway back. 12th on back right now is the lead group. But Wario's out front now, and it looks like he's going to lead them back to the line and get those 5 extra bonus points. Staying out, taking Wario's favor here. And those extra 5 points could be very helpful for the later season. As Tony Stark's in second, Pepsi Man in third, and Mike Wazowski in fourth. A lot of these four, I mean, Tony's been up here a lot. But the other three, they've just had some awful seasons. Especially that one truck. I mean, even Wario. Wario's like third to last in the truck standings. But he gets the halfway point. And now the lights are out on the pace truck, but we'll just skip ahead. So as I was saying before I skipped ahead, Wario's, I mean, he does pretty decent in the Cup Series. But every time he runs these trucks, he's just hasn't been doing as good. We'll see if he can turn that around today. So we're 30 laps to go. And they're going to go green with 29 to go. Pace truck's in. Here they come off 4 into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. And Tony Stark gets the jump. Mike Wazowski in that outside line helping that 12 truck, but then falls back immediately as the inside prevails through the middle. And it's Tony out front, Wario in second, Pepsi Man in third. And you could tell that, I mean, it seems like that O2 truck might be a little slow. Yeah, it looks like he's holding up a lot of these guys. As Jetstream Sam now gets to the inside in that 19. 3 wide. Entering turn number 1. It's a big group. As Tony Stark's just pulling away. Everyone trying to get around these slower trucks here. Especially those guys that pit. At least I assume they would be. Not really. I think the first truck that pit that's coming forward might be the 25 of Walter White. I believe he is the first one. Maybe it's the 32. Oh, it's the 32 of Mr. Clean. I forgot he was up here. Yeah, that 32 truck's on the move. And, oh, it just gets stuck behind Mike Wazowski there in that one. He is super slow. Mike is holding everybody up. Maybe it's Luke Skywalker, but I'm pretty sure it's that one truck. Everyone who breaks free is able to just pull away. Mike continues to block the 32 and the 25 for making any advancement. Oh, he gets into the back of Luke Skywalker there. These guys are running super slow off the pace in relation to everybody else. holding people up. Mr. Clean finally gets by Mike Wazowski, but can he get by Luke Skywalker? Gets to the inside there. The 32 is finally going to be able to break free from this group. Never mind, Luke sends it in on the top, but Mike carries, or Mr. Clean carries more speed, and Mike Wazowski just hit the brakes. Look at this. This is insane. Look at this mess. Everybody trying to get by that one truck. He just keeps hitting the brakes in the middle of the corner. It's like he's scared. There's a reason he was shit in the Cup Series. They're still trying to get by Mike. Luke Skywalker definitely wasn't the problem, because now he's catching up with the lead group. Sayori, currently the last truck on track. As you see Tracer and Samus at the back of the field here as well. But, man, you can really, I mean, everybody's just stretching out and pulling away as soon as they get by that one truck. But until they do, Mike's just holding everybody up. Draco malfunctioned that 4. He's stuck behind him now. That 4 truck was our race leader before the caution came out. He's now in 18th, still being held up by Mike Wazowski. He might even be farther back than that. But now that most of that pack has gotten by the 19th. They've finally gotten by the 1. Everyone's able to start stretching it out now. So, still kind of packed up here. Looks like Jetstream Sam's causing the problem now. This is insane racing. Everyone trying to get by each other. Like, no one's just sitting and riding in line except for like these lead guys. I think Pepsi Man's your leader. That O2 truck. But no one's riding in line. Everyone's looking for a way to get around people. They're not just riding it out. The only ones really doing that is our lead group here. Kinda. I mean, Tony's looking for a way around the O2. I think the 12 and the O2 are teammates, so I expect them to at least play nice. No, they're at the contact. Whoa! Tony just slid up the track and right into the door of the O2. Luckily, Pepsi Man was able to save it. Man, that was very close. We'll have to get a replay of that next time the caution comes out. Which, with the way they're racing, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened very soon. But because of that up front, Wario was able to get back by the... Oh, more contact with the O2. Wario's just going to sideswipe him by. Very aggressive racing with these top 4. But yeah, with the way these guys are racing, I wouldn't be surprised if the caution came out soon. The top 4 still nose to tail as Tony Stark begins to look for a move on the 32. Gonna get by both the 32 and the 12, or sorry, and the O2. Got a lot of drivers up here that end in the number 2. You got the 12, the O2, the 52, and the 32, all following in behind Wario in that 88 truck. Lap 43 of 60. Everyone seems to have calmed down a little bit, besides this group here. This is the biggest group, I believe. So now here comes Tony Stark for the lead. And he's going to get the... No, Wario sends it back on the top. Johnny Silverhands entered the picture in that 99. Wario leads another lap. Brings him to 17 to go. 3 wide up ahead as well. Looks like they're getting it sorted out. Wario's out front. And then you have this big group here all jockeying for position. Tifa Lockhart enters the picture in the 9 truck. Remember, she won at Kansas. But that was under late race restart conditions. The question is, are we going to get a late race restart today? Wario starting to pull away in that 88. Looks like him staying out on track and not pitting could have been one of his best choices. As the caution is out. Oh, big wreck. The 98, the 45, and the 4. Draco malfunction. He led a lot of the race today, or at least earlier. I mean, maybe not a lot, but a good chunk. And caught up in this wreck. Samus Aran. Looks like she got the worst of it there. Let's go take a look at what happened. Going through turn 1, you see Draco here in the 4. Looks like the outside line checks up a little bit, and then here comes Barry B. Benson in the 45. Just gonna slam into the side. Turns them both around. And you see Samus in the background. They hit the wall, slide back down the track. Here comes Freddy. He's going to barely get by, but then here comes Samus in the 98. Boom! Boom! Runs into both of them. I think the 45 might be done. The 98 might be done, but that 4 truck's trying to get turned around, and does. It's right on board Samus. Running a little bit off the pace. You see the trucks up ahead hit the wall, and then, I mean, she had plenty of room to go down and avoid this. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Just not a very smart move by that 98. Big spins from the 4. Somehow that he's able to keep it moving. We'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Charlotte. We're going to go green with 11 laps to go. Wario's your leader, Mr. Clean in second. The 4 truck of Draco did end up retiring from the race due to fuel not being able to make it to the engine. Something wrong with the fuel line after that incident. But the pace truck's in, and our field is going to make their way to the restart zone. The 88 and the 32 out front. Green flag back in the air, and Mr. Clean gets a huge jump on that outer line. Goku in the 52 right behind him. Wario goes up the track to try and get a run off the corner. Pepsi Man's going to get to the inside, and here comes the 9. Tifa Lockhart. Back from her injury at Riki Raceway. Johnny Silverhand making his way through as well. Mr. Clean out front. 10 laps to go here at Charlotte. Pepsi Man in the 02 right in front of Johnny Silverhand, kind of blocking him there a little bit. Wario starting to fall back now. Now pulling away from Harry Pooper, but not up in the front. You see Mike Wazowski there, running a little more evenly paced compared to how he was earlier when he was holding everybody up. Oh, never mind. Sayori off the pace. A little bit, at least compared to everyone else. 9 to go now. Mr. Clean still out front. Goku is in second. Third place is Pepsi Man. Then it's this 99 of Johnny Silverhand, the 88 of Wario, and the 9 of Tifa Lockhart in 6th. 7th place is Walter White. 8th place Harry Pooper. 9th place Tony Stark. And then Leon Kennedy's currently rounding out your top 10. 11th is Toad. 12th is Zelda. 13th, Eric Cartman. 14th, Jetstream Sam. 15th, SpongeBob SquarePants. 16th, Dio Brando. 17th, Mike Wazowski. 18th, Tracer. 19th is Gru. 20th, Luke Skywalker. 21st is Shaggy Rogers. 22nd, Freddy Fazbear. And then Sayori, currently the last truck on track, on the lead lap. All right, a little scuff. Oh, Pepsi Man! He's having a great day. Goes around. Almost got nailed there. Caution is out once again. We're going to get another restart. We'll have to see what happened to him there. Heading into turn number 3, Johnny Silverhand is going to send it in on the inside. Contact and bang into the outside wall. Not what you wanted. But nice easy spin. We'll be back at the restart. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're going to go green with 3 laps to go. It's Mr. Clean, Goku, Johnny Silverhand and Wario, Tifa Lockhart, Walter White, Harry Pooper, and Leon Kennedy in 8th. Rounding out your top 10, Zelda Hyrule and Tony Stark. Who's going to win the race? 3 laps remain, and Tifa's in the top 5. That's how almost where she was when we finished the race in Charlotte. Time to see who wins. Green flag in the air. 3 laps to go. I meant to say Kansas, not Charlotte. Goku gets a jump on the outside, but it's a fairly even restart as the entire outside line is falling apart. No help to the 52. Inside line might prevail here, but Goku's got the run off the high side. They're side by side down the back straightaway for the lead. Watch that 99 truck. He might make it 3 wide as Mr. Clean's going to make it go to the lead. And here comes Tifa Lockhart in the 9. Slide job around the 99. We still have 2 laps remaining. Mr. Clean out front. 2 laps to go here in Charlotte. Here comes Goku in the 52. Can he catch that 32 truck? Down the back straightaway. Mr. Clean out front. Goku in 2nd. Tifa Lockhart in 3rd. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go here in Charlotte. I believe the caution might be out. Yes, it is. The race... Wait, is the race... Wait, I'm confused. Did we make it to the white flag? Or are we going to continue? I don't think we made it to the white. Something happened to Jetstream Sam there. I don't think we made it to the white flag. If we did, that's bullshit. It says we're under yellow, so time to find out. Mr. Clean, currently your leader. If the caution came out after the white flag, then this is going to be your finish. But if it came out before, we're going to have another overtime attempt, or our first overtime attempt. They cross the line. I don't know. I don't know if that was. I don't think that was a checker flag. No, we're still good. So let's go see what happened. Into the corner, Mike Wazowski's gonna slam the brakes again, and Jetstream Sam's gonna get into him, go around, and that's it. Here was the contact earlier between the 02 and the 12. Forgot to show you it. You see, Pepsi Man slides up the track, and then whoa, big slide. What a save from the 02. All right, we'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway for overtime attempt numero uno. It's Mr. Clean is your leader as they double up right now. It's Goku in second, Tifa Lockhart in third, Johnny Silverhand in fourth, Harry Pooper fifth, Wario sixth, Zelda in seventh, Walter White in eighth, Leon Kennedy in ninth, and then Toad rounds out your top 10. Pace truck is going to make its left turn. And here we go. Attempt number 1. Green flag in the air. Outside line getting a better jump this time compared to last time. At least the outside will have some help as they head into turn number 1. Side by side for the lead. Mr. Clean gets clear. Here comes Tifa as well. Here comes the 9 to the inside for the lead. Tifa Lockhart out front. In her first race back from her injury. Here they go into turn number 3. Can anybody catch the 9 now? Off turn 4. Goku in the wall. But who cares? White flag. 1 lap to go here in Charlotte. Mr. Clean trying to close on the 9 truck. She did it earlier this year. Tifa Lockhart in the 9. Can she hold on? Half a lap left. Mr. Clean. He's not going to be able to have it much. Oh, maybe. No, she's using the higher line. She didn't slide up at all. Off turn 4. Tifa Lockhart is going to get her second win of the season and win at Charlotte. She did it earlier this year in Kansas. Late race restart. Made her way to the lead. Mr. Clean in second. Goku third. 4th place is Johnny Silverhand. 5th place is Toad. Then it's Zelda in the 7 and 6. Dio Brando comes home in 7th. Eric Cartman in 8th, Walter White in 9th, and then Harry Pooper rounds out your top 10. Man, oh man, what a race to the line. Tifa Lockhart's able to pull it off once again. So I'm going to go ahead and add these points up now, and I will be right back. Okay, so congratulations to Tifa Lockhart for winning again. The Truck Series next week. Yes, we will be here next week for the Truck Series, and we'll be heading to Delaware Speedway up in Canada. So another Canadian race. Yeah, so let's go take a look at the points. And here are the points after Charlotte. Curious George, after that crazy wreck, he is injured and out for 2 weeks. But Johnny Silverhand, your points leader. Dio Brando in second. Samus Aran in third. Mr. Clean in fourth. Those two are tied, but Samus is ahead because she has a win. Walter White in fifth. Gru in sixth. Curious George is in seventh. Tony Stark in eighth. Bowser Koopa in ninth. SpongeBob SquarePants running at the top 10. Beneath the cut lines, Grug Crude, then Frederick Fazbear, Jetstream Sam, Harry Pooper, Draco Malfunction, Goku, Barry B. Benson, Natsuki Muramoto, Aerith Gainsborough, Toad, Zelda Hyrule, Lena Tracer Oxton, Shaggy Rogers, Tifa Lockhart, and Sayori are tied, but Tifa has 2 wins, so she's ahead. Mike Wazowski, Wario, Leon Kennedy, Pepsi Man, Luke Skywalker, Skips, and Eric Cartman. Still rounding out the field, but closing in on the 30 truck, so he might gain a position. Tomorrow's the Cup race, so we'll have to see how these guys do. But until then, we'll see you next week for the trucks, and we'll see you tomorrow.